Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, we'll be going through the Adelaide versus Hawthorn round 3 game. Yes, it is a little bit delayed with this bogus double game week in the AFLW. I know I'm saying that after the first game of the double game week. Well, it pretty much that game finished my AFLW season just with the Davey injury on 33. I was sort of hoping that wouldn't obviously happen, and being her having captaincy, it's probably going to mean that I burn another 400 points to the next closest to the people up the top who probably have captained Anderson for probably somewhere close to a 230 across 2 games. So I burned 400 points there. So yeah, I'm massively going to be down now. And pretty much 800 points or 900 points. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm off that from the leader. So I'm just going to be well down on everyone in that sense. I mean, a lot of us, especially a lot of the content creators, are all going, oh no. Because Brie Davey with the with the midfield that was Collingwood had, she should have been the one that went off, and she just didn't. So we'll get to that game on, I think, the Friday, alongside the game tonight, which will be the Brisbane or Western Bulldogs game. Is it? I think so. But anyway, let's just jump into this recap here of the Adelaide versus Hawthorn game. Ebony Marinoff 131, 26-7-4 and 26-7, 4 marks, 7 tackles, 131. I know some people as well that probably made the even worse decision of trading Marinoff to Davey and then captaining her to open up some cash, and that's also ruined a lot of people's seasons. So yeah, just a lot of people just season burning. Injuries and stuff. I think I've traded into off an injury into another injury 3 successive weeks now, if not 4. As well as had other injuries like pop up, etc., etc. So it's just, I think I'm at 5 injuries in so far, maybe in 4 rounds, 3 rounds and a game. So yeah, just massive. The injury toll is just, to a lot of key players, is taking its toll. I've had 3 primos get injured, as well as like 2 mid prices. So yeah, just not what it needs to be. And yeah, Marinoff 131. Let's hope that she doesn't get injured. Especially in her double game week. Ponta 106. She was amazing. If I'd gone Ponta instead of Randall, which was an option, I definitely was looking at it. It probably would have opened up the scope to go for Anderson and escaped this whole madness. So that was probably a decision that in the end ruined that. So that was probably a poor decision in the end. But then again, it's like Ponta, she had to kick 5 goals to get to the 102. So like, is she going to do that regularly from an on-ball perspective? I don't think she will. She had 32 points here plus 5 in the free kick count. So she had non-disposal, non-mark, non-tackle. She had 37 points, which is quite ridiculous compared to a lot of players have 0, if not a negative number of that. So 37 from her is pretty big. Hatchard 87, she slowed, I'm pretty sure, after a wild start to the year. So 87 from her isn't the worst. Thompson, Randall, Chelsea Randall getting to a 66 after being on, I think, 6 at quarter time, 12 at quarter time. But she was on 0 with about 4 minutes to go in first. So for her to get to 66 was quite a big jump. She was on, I think, 41 at 3/4 time, and then she got 25 in the last, and that could have easily been more if she had landed the tackle. That she had a free kick for a high, I think, in the tackle. That was a little bit iffy, I think, or whatnot. And if that tackle had landed, that would have been a holding the ball tackle, which would have been 8-point swing, positive swing, plus also the 3 for the negative for the free kick against. So that would have been an 11-point swing, which put her up at 77, which would have been not as bad as what Ponta ended up as. Newman 66, Bedell 64, Gould 63, Allen 61, Neem Kelly, Prowse, Allen, Goodwin, Tannen, Martin, Levy, Charlton. Custerman actually got off to a really good start and then just did nothing for the rest of the game. I'm pretty sure she was on like 16 at quarter time or something, or maybe even further, and did nothing for the rest of the game. I don't have the actual quarter by quarter, I don't think, because we've switched over to the round 4 now. So I don't have that, but I can bring it up on my phone here and quickly grab it for you, because I'm pretty sure Customer got off to a really good start and then did nothing. Quarter one, she was on 9. Quarter two, she got to 12 more points. So she was on 21 at halftime, which is what I thought she was on, or was on a big number early and did nothing in the second half. She had a -3 third quarter and then a 6 in the last. So, yeah, did a lot of it work early. You would have thought at 21 at halftime against a tiring Hawthorn outfit that was really starting to the momentum was swinging in Adelaide's favour. I know Hawthorn were ahead at quarter time and then really behind at halftime. And then in the second half, they got ran over the top. So you would have thought Custerman playing more wing forward, I think, that she would have been able to contribute in the second half, but she just didn't. Jones, Munyard, and then Smith. Then we go over to the Hawthorn girls, and Bates, 102, Fleming, 96, Lucas Rod, 83. Lucas Rod's doing all right for that mid-status halfback role, but it's just not going to be fantasy relevant, as I said. But I mean, anything that I say right now is just sort of the opposites occurring. So, what can you say? West, 81, Richardson, 70, Tamara Smith, 66, Ashmore, 63, McDonough, 61, Erdley, 50, Williamson, 50, Gilroy, Wales, Breed, 38. She was on 19, I think, at three-quarter time. Kicked a goal in the last quarter as well as had a couple of tackles. She just never really got going in the game. And a 38, she ended up being, I think, a trade out for me. McLaughlin, Bodie, Basker, Kemp. Kemp didn't get going this week with only a 19, so she was probably a trade out for those that had her. Everest, Stone, Vukic with a 12. So for those who went Vukic a couple of weeks ago when we went the Edmonds down trade, she struggled, and then Hipwall, 11. So that pretty much is the video there. Sort of a shorter video. More, I talked about the likes of Brie Davies for probably almost half the video, but just because that's the events of what happened last night. But yeah, these reviews, I'll still try and keep up the energy and whatnot and try and give you guys the best insights I can. But it is obviously a little bit deflating that what happened on the Collingwood versus West Coast game in general, and the captain in the double game week being out halfway, or was on track for I think a 120 when she got subbed out, or a 115, and to be subbed out on a 33 sort of is a little bit annoying, which is what it is at the end of the day. But anyway, if you did enjoy the video, remember to like and subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you know when I upload, and let's I guess get through the next video, which will come out in half an hour time from when this is posted. So I'll see you guys in that one. Bye guys.